few quick things and I will let you guys off on your merry day. One, obviously, Bitcoin is starting to set up possible lower highs aside from this last Monday candle, which basically took a lot of liquidity from shorts, and now we're looking at some possible weakness. Another thing I want you to guys see is these EMAs are getting lower and lower and lower. Yes, I understand the bodies of the candles are higher, but the EMA is giving you posture of bearish divergence about to play out. The playing out of the bearish divergence is only realistic after you have hourly open and closes underneath 68.7. So 68.7 is the line in the sand. Did I say 68.7? I meant 68.5. Okay, sorry, 68.5. If we are going to trap the bulls up here, the market maker must flash close a candle underneath 68.5 and then continue down to 63, and that will basically liquidate all these people that are trying to be over leveraged long, and that will give him the most money, and then he can reverse the market after he cleans the open interest like that. So just be aware that that is a possibility. Why am I even saying something like that? If you go to a weekly, you see that we are basically at the tippity top of this formation, and the support is all the way over here at 65K. So are we going to continue up, or is this wick the absolute local high and this is a second lower high and then continuation down to support? I don't know. Let's find out. And let me just give you one more quick look at a monthly. Bullish, right? Yeah? What the heck is this? What is this little sign right here? What is that warning that it's giving you? That all the weekly, daily, and all that other crap is trying to tell you. What happens when you get into this white line? What happens? That one didn't even get in there. Look, and this is your third attempt too. So 1, 2, 3. Another thing I was already pointing out to the members and everyone else, if you are an Elliott wave count guy, right? Where is your wave count on this? Like, what are you seeing here? Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. So what, one more month, or is this the month? The only thing I will 100% agree on, this is not bearish divergence volume on a monthly. That is something that I will stick to, and I'll say that I don't care how much other stuff looks bearish. This is the most impressive volume increase on Bitcoin I have seen in like my life. So this is the most I've ever seen in like the 10 years I've been watching Bitcoin. Here it is on a weekly, okay? And you can look at this as like extremely healthy. I can't be bearish. I'm not even saying anything other than a test of support here at 65K, I want to say, because since this is a weekly, this thing will come up every open and close of daily in this 70K range. This red EMA will open and close, get higher and higher. That's why I'm saying on the daily, I said 65 on weekly, but really it's 68.5. Unless you have open and closes underneath 68.5, the path of least resistance is kind of up. The risk is a trap of bulls, just like how bears got trapped over here. Okay, bulls are getting trapped over here, and what we are doing is we're squeezing price action in a whatever kind of formation you want to make, but because this looks like a roll, and a sucker roll. But all of that aside, just be aware that that is support until broken. There is no bearishness. Here's your 4-hour, last almost full day of downside. Now what we're looking for is test of support. Are we going to get a 4-hour open and close above 71,100? If so, the downside will take a pause. If you open and close again underneath 71.2, keep in mind that the support over here at 66 or whatever is like a real target that you need to consider and manage any stops or whatever you have on this line of support, because this line of support has held us up multiple drops, but I don't think it's going to do it continually forever. You need to have the possibility, you have to have the plan of the possibility of this support breaking now, because ETH went all the way to lower support. Bitcoin held up its strength. But now Bitcoin is starting to look weak, and ETH is the one that is showing strength. So just be aware of that. And by the way, here we are on ETH on the 4 hour. You can see the little bit of pushback that's occurring right now because of overbought conditions. This is what I was warning about yesterday anyway, but it took time. It took basically Asia session to come out. Here's your daily on ETH already rejecting off Bollinger Band. My favorite trade after that is always come to support. Support is around 3,500. We will go see the reaction at 3,500. And yeah, I mean, if the trap occurs here, it will be ETH going under 34. Really, 34. No, I'll just say 35. Opening closes underneath 35 is risk of ETH rolling over to deeper support, such as 33 or 3,000. And that is only, and keep in mind, I am short, stupid underwater short. I am not trying to talk my book. I am trying to give you completely unbiased info. And matter of fact, I'll go to a higher time frame, such as weekly. Weekly, this consolidation looks good because you tested this support here at 34.60 and we're holding it. The only negative thing is that you have bearish divergence on a weekly. You're having this wick on this weekly candle. This week needs to close in a strike posture above 3,600 for continuation next week. If you close underneath 30, underneath 35, the risk of continuation down is there. Okay, so I showed you guys the weekly. I showed you the daily. Here's the monthly, like I showed you on Bitcoin. Same thing. Here's your warning. Okay, but ETH is actually a little bit higher. But Bitcoin is like touching into that line like this right here, touching into that line. So we're like on this candle, and this is the possible next candle. And what did I say? You could get a blow off top on that 7 wave. Oh, members, if you're watching this video, as I was doing that Elliott wave count for you guys, this could be the like blow off top that me, Cryptonator, everyone is talking about. Will it come? I don't know, but that will be the last liquidation of all the shorts, and then you'll get that test of support kind of situation. And if that occurs, look at where we're at. The test of support was the red, right? Where is that at? Almost at 2,500. Do you want to see us go that low? The 21 more days for this candle to close, and all these EMAs will like shoot up over here somewhere. So we need to wait and see the monthly close. I don't want to say anything negative about it, but I have that view. I have the plan made. Weekly is showing you much more better strength. Worst case scenario, we lose 3,400, we'll go test 3K. If only we lose 3K, we look at those lower numbers that I showed you on monthly. But higher time frame analysis is giving you that warning. Here's your daily. Daily is starting to already, look at the strength of buyers. Look at your RSI. This was your largest RSI pop right here, and even that was like, just to steal liquidity. Then you got your local 4 hour. And this is the one that on Bitcoin was looking healthier. But if we want to test into 3,500, it's a sneeze away. $100 move ain't going to do nothing on Bitcoin and ETH. ETH is moving in 1,000. And you do see the selling is increasing over here too, right? So just be aware of all of these things moving forward. We have CPI data coming out tomorrow. Your Dixie is also going down, meaning you should have opportunity for another upside push. But I'm assuming CPI tomorrow is going to cause a lot of waves. So all the people jockeying for position, if you're not in a position and you could just be patient for 1 day, wait for the information, and then have your plan set in the range like, oh, if we go to the top, I'll sell. If we go to the bottom, I'll buy. Or, if you're going to be a futures trader with scalping longs and shorts, you can do it that way too. But what did I learn with my over leveraged position for the last week of being in that trade and then basically losing that money? I didn't really make any money. All that money is considered a loss because it's in a straddle that is out of the money, and what are you going to do other than add money to a losing trade to get out of that straddle, right? So if I am going to take the risk of adding additional capital into a losing trade, which is like the ultimate no-no in trading, you got to have a plan set and ready. So unless it comes and touches an extreme, like one of our levels that we have marked, I have no enthusiasm to add more money to a dead trade. So I can wait out a higher time frame close, like a weekly or a monthly, for more data. And the whole time, what I will do is just eat the funding. Right now, last 2 days, the funding rate actually shot up because everyone's trying to long, right? Well, that's a signal for, hey, there's somebody probably going to fill a short when you have a very high funding rate on the reward for opening a short. And in these kind of conditions, overbought conditions, you're getting paid to hold a short. Obviously, a lot of people are going to consider that because it's quick, easy money if you're getting it at like the top of the range in overbought conditions. It's like the best reversion to the mean trade. So aside from that, guys, I hope everyone is staying safe. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoyed the solar eclipse yesterday. Now that everything is over, we're going to wait for ECB to either decide they're going to hold rates or not. That's going to affect Euro. That's going to affect Dixie. That's going to affect Bitcoin and tech stocks, interest rates, etc. And then we'll see how CPI looks on Wednesday, which will affect if the government here is going to either cut rates in June or if they're going to go all the way to September. So all of that aside, I hope you guys are trading safely. I hope you're careful. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me up in the DMs. I will be more than happy to answer any questions. If you have an interest to trade with me live, feel free to join us on the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. It helps me, get up in the morning and make these videos, and it keeps me level-headed when even I have these terrible, terrible trades. It's a learning lesson. No one's gonna have like a 100% hit rate. It's the main thing in trading. You have to know when to let your winners run and when to cut your losses. If conditions in the market were different, I would accept my short loss. At this point, we are so overbought. I understand the hype and the FOMO. I am a counter trader, so my short is fine. I'm okay with taking that loss as an insurance. What I can do now is I can take much larger long positions in lower leverage, maybe even spot, and I can hold that short forever and just make sure it doesn't get liquidated and like maybe cut my position so I have like infinite wiggle room and just hold that in case a black swan event ever comes. As I'm building my longs everywhere else, that short can be an insurance, like, oh, I don't have to panic and I can hold that short, and then when the dump comes, I can add to my long, knowing that I have that short as like a policy. Because my short is a pretty sizable amount. So it's gonna do good if we do break support and test if we break our levels of support and test lower into our lower supports, it's gonna be like the trade of the month kind of thing. So yeah, I wish everyone the luck. I wish everyone the best. I don't want you guys to be too concerned about me and my financial situation. You can only trade what you're willing to lose. And last week, like day 3 of being in that trade, I already came to the realization, like, okay, this volume, whatever is going on with these bots, they're just literally short squeezing nonstop. It's continually being bought up every divergence. It's not retail. No retail guy knows how to do it like that. That was completely robotic. Bigger players at work accumulating or pushing price to a certain point where they wanted to before they do what they're doing. I don't know. I can't know. I'm not rich enough to know or even able to do anything about it other than ride the wave and not be over leveraged when I'm riding the wave. So my dog agrees. Aries agrees. So that's about it, guys. Have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon. Please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.